Okay guys, so we got the other side all lined out. This side was actually harder because for some reason the frame is actually longer here. So then I had to get my measurements from that side to this particular hole right here to here. So then I came on this side, found the same hole, measured right from the edge of the hole right here to my center line. And then from there, put everything down. That was pretty easy, other than being awkward. You know, it's kind of low. But other than that, it's pretty easy. Not hard at all to do. So hopefully tomorrow I will get to notch out the sides and put it in. I gotta trim out a lot of these welds. I did those welds like maybe 5 years ago, I think, maybe 6 years ago. I sucked at welding, so now I'm gonna grind all those off and make it smooth. I already got started on the back side. You know, looks pretty good. So now I just gotta finish it out, make it look semi-pro, you know. So yeah guys, I'll give you guys an update on tomorrow and see what happens. This is about 4 days later. I had some issues with my cuts right here. Freaking instructions, I couldn't figure out for the life of me what they meant, so I had to talk to some friends and see what their thoughts were, if I was correct, if I was wrong. Well, comes out the instructions were correct, I believe. I'm still doubtful because I feel when I was gonna make my cuts, I feel like my cuts were supposed to be in reality all the way down here, based off of my ride height. But according to the instructions, you cut from the top down from where your spindle height is on the side, spindle height, to the bottom of the frame, and you subtract that, the bottom of the frame to the spindle height, and you end up with what you're going to cut out of the cross member. So I cut it where that was supposed to be at. So I'm just going to tack everything in, and I'm tacking it in with that welder, because in order for me to bring my good welder, I got to take out too much stuff. So I'm not going to do that until I feel confident that everything's where it's supposed to be. So I just tacked everything in. Everything's just tacked in with that shitty welder, but it holds. I mean, it holds my fat ass right here, so it's pretty good. I'm putting my lower ball joints in and just kind of mocking everything out, trying to see if everything's gonna work out. I'm gonna cut the upper towers and see where they end up, and then we'll tack those in. I'll put my upper ball joints in, and then I was gonna go on by the rotors for this. I'm gonna put some Ford Granada rotors, but it would have been $100. But Napa is having a sale next week here in Denver, and I have a coupon for $50 off, so I'm gonna wait till next week. I'm gonna save some money. So we might not get all this done by next week, but I'll probably end up just posting this video up once I have the upper towers on. Post that video, and then I'll wait till next week or next weekend when I get my rotors. I put my rotors on, get my bearings for my spindles, put everything on, and then put my wheels on and see. Then I could put the front end back on and see if everything's actually gonna line up where I believe it's supposed to be, or I might actually have to cut a little more off of that cross member. But like I said, follow the instructions. I think I can't really tell you guys this is the way to do it, because my ride height is my ride height. You guys might want a different ride height, and you know, just welder series, Mustang 2 cross member. You guys look it up. You guys do your own research on that. This is what I'm doing. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. So I mean, if I mess up, I'll buy another one. It doesn't really bother me. I'm kind of learning on the way. So hopefully I didn't mess up, because everything's on a budget.